we are very lucky to be joined today on the show on BackChat, live on YouTube. Luke Ryan, I believe from his abode somewhere in south of the river here in Perth. G'day, Lukey Ryan. How are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you, boys?
Very good. Thank you, Luke.
Great.
First things first.
Yes.
What you got there in the background? You've got a little shrine to yourself in the frame?
First game jumper?
Yeah, I didn't know really where to put it. It's my 100th game, and lucky enough I got to play me 100 with Willow on his 150th game. So it was a pretty special game for us.
Awesome.
That's elite. Good win on the weekend, mate. I want to start with your starts, if that's okay. We'll get into a bit of the normal BackChat questions in a bit, but I want to know from the backline perspective, you haven't got your starts quite right over the last 12 months, I would say, at Freo. What's it like in the backline when you know you're under the pump, multiple entries, giving a few goals up? What's that like in the Fremantle backline between you guys? Are you talking? Are you trying to play your role? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I wouldn't say our starts have been poor because the last 6 games of last year we started well. Last week, against Brisbane we actually started okay. We just gifted them a few goals. And then, obviously North Melbourne we didn't start too good. But, I don't know. Obviously, as you know, when the ball's in there hot, coming in quick, you can't really defend much. And a lot of pressure on the backs. And we sort of resort to playing safe, we're in that back foot mindset, taking the easy option instead of really shifting and making them defend. And, the ball just seems to always come back in and really puts us under pressure. And then eventually the ball's going to break down. So, we just need to play our way at the start longer and back ourselves in earlier.
What's your mindset at the moment? Where are you? Because we lose Oscar McDonald in round 1. You can go sort of both ways if we can talk in a footy sense. You can play that real lockdown type, but you can also be that big interceptor. Where are you in your footy at the moment? Are you probably playing a little bit more defensively given the personnel?
I've sort of been like that for the last couple of years actually. But I don't mind. I'm sort of whatever the team needs. As long as I get in the game, that's all that matters, and we're winning. Find myself on the deepest. Now that Brandon Walker's back, which makes it a lot easier because he takes a little small, fast ones. I can't really do that. The Hammies aren't built for that. But, I try and take the dangerous small or tall if it's deep. And, But Drake's come in on the weekend and done a really good job.
How'd he go back there? Is there some sort of backline initiation at the Dockers or...?
No, I don't think there is. You just got to, go out there and have fun and play his way. And I thought he'd done it really well. We'll try and get stuck in him maybe in the off season, play a few drinking games with him or something like that. But he's done really well. He's a real quiet kid and he's put in a lot of work. He's improved so much from last year, and finally to see him get a reward is outstanding for him and for his family. And I'm sure he's going to be a really good player for the future.
Do you have to take a bit of a sort of a on-field coaching role with a debutant when they come into the back line? Do you feel like you're a bit more involved in giving some direction on that side of things?
Sort of. You've got Alex Pearce as well. He does a fair bit of that as well. And, I'll just sort of give the slap on the arse, a little pat on the head and just tell him to keep doing what he's doing, play the ball, go back your instincts in, and always try and, make him laugh, just, not be too serious all the time and just have a little joke or just talk a bit of shit really down there. And, I think a few of the boys like that.
We saw some footage earlier on in the show. Christian Petrarca, who one of the game's great midfielders, came back into the back line and spoiled. And I've never seen him celebrate a goal like that. No. A clearance, all the stuff he does, the Hollywood stuff. They celebrated a spoil like it was a premiership. Is that the sort of scenes we see at Fremantle, spoils? Is that what we're celebrating down there?
Yeah, definitely. We don't, as you know, we don't kick many goals. We celebrate those little things, mothers, tackles, defensive efforts. We really get around each other. And I think we've seen a vision today of Fifey coming back and laying a tackle and getting a free kick in the D50, which is, very, gave him a nice pump up today. I said he looked good down there. So he even said he might be a half back in maybe one day. So
is that right?
See him down there.
What? How would he go? How would he go?
I don't know. Well, he'd be pretty good aerially. I don't know about him. Probably defending his man, but he'd be a nice roll-off intercept defender, I reckon.
Yeah.
We're talking about spoils, Luke, and I had to have a look. It's a big thing for us on BackChat. We celebrate spoils. We love backmen, Dower acts. How do you think you're tracking this year for spoils in terms of how many you've done?
I reckon I had a few last week, not so many this week.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll
probably
tell you.
like 5, I reckon, maybe, if that.
4.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you're in the right areas. So we'll just, there's no pressure, of course, but we're just hoping maybe this week if you could just extend the fist more than the mark, if that's coming your way.
He's been marking probably. He's just been getting in too good of a spot.
Yeah,
We're just maybe hoping just to put on the agenda, get a mark or
Fist
maybe
first.
spoil. Yeah, maybe just a couple more spoils for BackChat. Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll give it a go for you. That's the first thing that's going to come to your mind is give it a nice big spoil, and I'll leave the hand up there for you to
Thank you. Yeah, send it into the 10th row if you can. That'll be great.
That's very good. Back on Fifey, thinking he's a backman, which I find strange, to be honest. 2-time Brownlow medalist, keep him in the midfield. Is there anyone other than Fifey that you're just happy for them to stay in their position? And I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone, but yeah, again, I mentioned this last week. Josh Kennedy, good teammate of mine, got past halfway, and it was like he lost the ability to play as a footballer. Is there anyone in your team? Is there anyone in your team like that just wouldn't know what a fist was unless it hit him in the face?
Yeah, I reckon Michael Walters and probably Jai Mist. I reckon they're probably the two.
Yep.
Yeah, because Sonny plays deep and Jai plays deep. But yeah, I don't think. Yeah, to be fair, I don't even think Jai's gone past halfway either. So yeah, that's probably the two, I reckon.
What about guys that you love to see come back?
Yeah.
Who are the midfielders or the guys that play a bit more up that you just enjoy seeing there?
I love seeing our ruckman down there. Like Luke Jackson took a hanger on the goal line, which I loved. I would have loved the fist as well.
Yes.
Love seeing the big boys stand there and just like make it so much more comfortable down there. It's just they're going to get it done early. So they're probably my two favourites to get down there.
Big, burly, swaggy just coming down there.
Yeah.
You roll off your man a little bit, let him do the contest. Luke Jackson, that mark on the goal line, that's outrageous, isn't it? That is outrageous. Hangers on the goal line.
Yeah, he's unbelievable, that bloke. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but geez, when it comes down the footy field, he just sees everything so well. I've never seen anything like it. And that mark, I couldn't believe he took that mark. I thought he was going to rush it, but keep going for him, Doggo, I reckon.
Was it on you? Were you the scaffold?
No, it wasn't a scaffold this time. I don't know who it was, but it was a pretty good ride for him.
The BackChat Backman of the Year is in full swing this year, Luke. No votes to any Freo players, which I'm sure you'll be very disappointed with at the moment. Still an opportunity for you guys to put your best foot forward. I'm assuming in your weekly line meetings that's something that's discussed quite a bit.
Yeah, that is pretty flattening. I thought Alex Pearce might have been in there, but that's all right. Body brings up a fair bit. He brings up, that's the first thing he shows the votes. And QG West, he thinks he's a bit biased. He's just because you're a West Coast man, so you're still against us. But
okay.
I'm sure we'll get a few. We're just going to get that bigger fist in, and I'm sure they'll get us on the vote.
See, he's smart.
Yeah.
Right, he's listened. This is Backman craft at its best, right? You've given him some feedback about the spoils. He's listened, and he already knows.
Yep.
Mate, that's very good. Just Oscar McDonald, how's he coming along, mate? It looked like he'd fitted in really nicely to the back six, was playing a really important role for you guys. How's he coming along?
He did fit in really nicely. He's pretty smart as well. And so obviously he's pretty sad, but seen him today and he's sort of week by week. He has to scan it every week or go see a doctor every week. It's just a real weird one because I think he's done a bit of everything. So he's not sure if he needs surgery yet either. So our fingers are crossed, toes are crossed. It's not that bad. And he's in good spirits. He's always around the club, messaging the boys, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. And we can see him back at the club more often and running hopefully soonish. So fingers and toes crossed for him.
Friday night game coming up.
Oh, Friday night footy.
When I say Friday night, it's 4:30 in Perth.
That's
time,
Friday night footy. The boys will be booked in.
Easter Friday against Adelaide. How are you feeling leading into that?
Yeah, pumps. Not often we get Friday night games. It's going to be a good one. Adelaide are a really good team and they've just been a bit unlucky. So, the boys are excited. We'll just hopefully play our way for 4 quarters and hopefully the crowd's up and about and there's a few of them there and really get behind us and hopefully put on another good 4-quarter performance and light up the stadium in the second half when it's actually night time.
Yeah, that's very good. That's not bad media chat, but who's booked in for their haircuts? Because we all know well that Friday night footy, all the eyes are on. You're having a laugh. I reckon you're booked in.
Yeah,
who else is booked in? Who else is booked in? Who's going to be looking fresh for Friday night?
I reckon 85% of the list. I reckon. Even if I reckon the boys that aren't even playing are going to go get haircuts just in case he gets spotted in the box or something like that.
Piercy's not going to be, is he? He's not going to do much.
Nah, he's
just
a
wash,
like Shaggy. Maybe give it a wash once every couple of months. I don't know. Maybe Fife could bring out something. He was talking about his hair, just not sure what to do yet. Pub Strong will have a nice one because he's always, literally 85%. I reckon.
I've always been.
But
you give us a look. What's happening under there?
Yeah, I'll be going in. Need to get that the sides cut, but
I like
definitely booking in.
Personal favourite of mine for Fifey was the goatee. Look, some people didn't like it, but I really, I really did like it.
What about what's it going to be like?
It was that bad. It was good.
What's it going to be like being in Adelaide for that long? So you go when do you fly out to get to Adelaide? For Friday?
They don't at all because they're playing at home,
of course,
baby.
Yeah. So then when do you fly out to Adelaide for gather round?
When do we play next week? Saturday. So we'll fly out Thursday, I think.
Yeah,
and we stay there for 10 days. I think it is.
Yeah. That's going to be a bit different being away for that long.
Yeah, it is. It's well, I was saying to the boys, I'd love to go back in a hub back when COVID was around. I just love being around the boys, having a bit of fun and stuff like that. So this was like a mini hub. So we try and set up a few games and quiz nights and stuff like that, and really bonded. It makes it pretty fun.
Unreal, mate. Loving how you boys have started. Good friend of the family here was on the last couple of weeks. Geordie Clark going well. Enjoyed his work, but all of you boys down in the back six. Loving how you're going about it. Good start to the season. Keep it going, please.
Yeah, we'll do. I'll mention to the boys tomorrow as well. I'll get a few more fish in.
Thank you.
Even if you've got the spit.
Thank you.
Just get one.
That's right.
Do ear massages count as well?
They certainly do. Yeah, nice little ear massage. Just don't get rubbed out. All right, we don't have to come back to this tape. All right, just within reason. Hard at the footy. And as we know as a back line, if your elbows end up in the wrong spot, sometimes that happens. Mate, well done. Good luck for the weekend. We'll be watching Friday night footy. Make sure that hair's looking absolutely pristine.